Hey Google, what is the definition of controversy?
Disagreement, typically when prolonged, public, and heated.
So, in today's video, we are going to give you guys 5 controversial, hard truths.
Was that God that just spoke?
Of Yu-Gi-Oh! These are things that not everybody wants to hear, not everybody, likes to hear, but you do probably need to hear it. I'm a Trail, by the way, in case you didn't notice. And you're watching Team APS.
Squad! The first controversial thing, which I think everybody hates but understands at this point, should, is that the game can actually come down to a dice roll, to a die roll. Like, most decks in this format are built to go first, and when I go first, I'm going to go hard. I only got 5 cards, but these 5 cards turn into a full field of something. And it only works better if I get to go first.
Yeah.
He rolled a 6 and I rolled a 5. Son of a bitch.
It means you have to run hand traps, or it means you have to run kaijus, or raw sphere mode, or evenly matched, or something so you can fight back.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there will be matches that you lose that are just down to luck.
Simply because you didn't win the die roll.
I think that's definitely like one of those hard truths that people get, like, they get on these forums and it's like, this game moves too fast, or this game, it's all about extra linking. Because there's plenty of annoying stuff. There's extra link Gokis, Altergeist will set, 5 traps, or you'll just have to deal with some field of like 5 disruptions and negations, and it'll feel like you don't get to play. But unfortunately, that's kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now.
Yeah.
And it's to say there aren't ways around it, but
a lot of times nowadays, I hear more common, and sometimes it can be salt, but a lot of times it's actually legit. A lot of times people say, I lost because he won the die roll. Or like, oh man, what happened? He won the die roll. Like that's
exactly.
That's all you have to say. He won the die roll.
These days, it's a more legitimate excuse, if anything. Like if you're one of those people looking for an excuse to blame your loss on something, I actually do genuinely believe sometimes the die roll is just
it screws you over.
It defines the games. It sucks, but
like I've had such a streak of like losing die rolls so much in my Yu-Gi-Oh career that I automatically assume I'm going to be going second at all times. Yeah. So a lot of times my decks are made for going second because I know 9 times out of the 10 I'm going to lose the die roll and they're going to choose to go first.
On a quick aside, I actually like that. That's kind of what it's created. Is this like you ever seen like go second spirals or like go second mech knights or something? Like I think that's actually kind of cool that because the game is so skewed to going first that the idea of building a deck that's meant to go second is like kind of this counterculture.
Right, it's kind of obscure, but it happened. But it's actually the perfect thing. Yeah.
The second hard truth about Yu-Gi-Oh! Not every player is nice. This isn't a game of like, ideals and friendship and people being nice. It isn't to say that like there's an excuse for being, a douche. But don't expect everybody to like, hold your hand and like remind you of certs in your end phase.
Nope, they may not be social. They're probably not talking to you. They may not even make eye contact with you. Oh, you can't take that move back. Like.
And at your locals, it's usually not going to be as big of a deal.
Right.
Obviously, if you're playing with your friends, it shouldn't be, or they're not your friends. But when you go to regionals and you go to YCSs, people, I don't know, man. Like
they're here to win.
People are here to win.
You are not their friend.
I don't even think that it makes people try hard. It's just that, like, in Yu-Gi-Oh, if you talk too much, you're giving too much information. I mean, half the time, like, people aren't going to emote all the time. People aren't going to, like, always be like, oh, my hand sucks, or, oh, do you have any response to everything? That said, if your opponent is like taking it to the degree of cheating, then yeah, call slow play or call, like judges for things that are legitimate.
Right.
But I don't think that you should go into things expecting your opponent to just like hold your hand and smile and like, just the whole time. It's not
gonna happen.
It's very unrealistic, I would say.
These people trying to win. I mean, you're trying to win, they're trying to win. Being nice doesn't exactly get you a lot of championships, just being nice. It might make you a few friends, but
yeah.
They don't get you no championships.
So, we're not saying go off to the next event and like, be a douche. We're just saying like don't expect everyone else to be nice.
If you're a bubbly person, don't expect everybody to be bubbly.
Yeah,
but on that same token, don't let them make you into that bitter or angry person or whatever douche person that they may be as well.
The next hard truth is that you oftentimes just gotta play the new stuff to win.
Yeah.
This is a tough one for returning players.
And the casuals who like they this new ritual monster came out. And
I want to make my Blackwing deck, win, or like my hero deck. It isn't
free Stratos.
It's not my opinion, okay? It's more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Has power creep. There's just no question about it. That's just how this game works. And new cards are better than old cards. You can try to take an old deck,
right,
and make it, more competitive. Kind of try to modernize it.
But there's power creep in anything that you play, and it's
But
crazy.
yeah.
I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players play more than just Yu-Gi-Oh. And they may only play Yu-Gi-Oh as their only like TCG, but they might play Smash, they might play Injustice, they might play some other like platform. Everything is power creep. So,
Yeah.
but I've come to find that a lot of these players have the hardest time with dealing with power creep when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, but not with anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I would think that'd be easier in that case because my thing is, let's say I'm playing Injustice and we know Injustice 2, Black Adam's a really great character, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say there's a power creep. I don't want to stop playing Black Adam because I like him, But the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is it's such a vast encyclopedia of cards that the power creep shouldn't be as bad because there's always something else to replace it and to give you more creativity.
And I'm not saying that power creep is a good thing or that like it's okay that Konami does it. I hate it too. I love X Sabers. I wish I could play X Sabers in today's meta, but you can't. Complaining about it is fine in moderation, but I would say that you don't want to like let that stop you from just playing the game properly and investing in new cards, new strategies, learning about the game as it is now. Link monsters, big controversy with that.
Some people are so stubborn that they will see a new card and know that it's good, but since it's a new card and they just want to write it off, they won't use it. I've seen so many people like that. Like, I'm just never gonna play this. I'm never gonna play Links. Like, this card would help your old deck out perfectly. Yeah, but I'm not gonna play Links.
I think the best thing that I like to remind people of, because I know people who say this about like synchros. It's like, dude, synchros are 10 years old. Did you know that? Synchros are 10 years old.
Yes.
So you gotta get with the times. It will actually hamper your enjoyment of the game if you do.
Yeah. So. Because let's be honest, you're not gonna win much. I mean, you'll pull a few wins out here and there because it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but you're not gonna win much. And not on the offhand, if you're not winning as much, you'll also just be salty about the wins. Like, they're only winning because they're playing Links. Like, they're like a lot of times on Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, and the note says no Links, no hand traps, no synchros, no XYZ spam. Like, it'll just say all that, and I'm like, so what are we playing here? Are we what are we playing? We playing Destiny board? I guess I don't understand. Like, what are we doing? We're just playing normal monster beatdown at that point. And then you play them, and they're playing like freaking like Chainburn or some crap. Another hard truth for everyone, and I say everyone because I'm pretty sure a lot of you had the thought cross your mind. I've had it a few times. It is harder to quit than you think. There is this thing called an addiction. Alright? And Yu-Gi-Oh is just that. It is an addiction.
Yu-Gi-Oh is actually a drug.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is a drug. I mean, a drug isn't just something that you just put into your body. A drug is whatever of your choice that you become addicted to that you can't walk away from. And Yu-Gi-Oh is that thing. I myself have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for 16 years. Okay, that's a very long time. And I've even told myself a few times, you know what? After this Yu-Gi-Oh season, I'm gonna quit. 16 years, people, let that sink in. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh is just one of those things where it's like, oh man, I only have one off day. I should sit at home and just rest. But locals is open. People gonna be up there playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Let me grab my bag.
And as much crap as you can give Konami, they know how to like push just the right buttons. They'll take these old decks that are like 7 years old and be like, we're announcing like one support card.
A little card,
and now like all the Medolce players or whatever. It's like if they announce a Shadal tomorrow, you know what I mean? Like then all these random people are gonna be like, oh my god, like a Shadal card.
Random, I'll be there.
And that's the thing, like they know they use they support old decks or they'll just add some little thing to the game that kind of like draws you back in. Plus, if your friends all play, and like it's like
a lot of most of our friend group is Yu-Gi-Oh players.
Yeah,
so if we stop playing and they're still playing, hey, what you guys doing? I want to hang out. Oh, we going to the shop. But I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, so what I do there?
Yeah, so it's harder to quit than you think.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
The last hard truth about Yu-Gi-Oh, it's never going to be the game you want it to be. It's never going to be the game. You're never going to get the ban list you want. The cards are never going to be as cheap as you'd like.
Construct, where are you?
The cards that are OCG only just might not get released.
Yeah, they're never going to come out when you expect them to. Oh, was it Chronometer Niebuhr Disc was like a year and a half late?
Still waiting on Fright for a patchwork. Subterra Guru. And Konami's never going to, give us cash prizes. I don't know. But yeah, Konami's never going to give us, everything that we want. That's just Yu-Gi-Oh. It's not to say that like you can't kind of vent it a bit, but you can only beat a dead horse for so long. I mean, like,
yeah,
you won't get what you want out of this game all the time, but if you're still playing it, just find more of the, like, good things.
But my thing is, if you're still playing it, you've already found something in the game that you want. I mean, maybe it's not everything it's not everything that you expect it to be, but if you're still playing it, there's something in this game that keeps you there.
Yeah. So we're not just saying this as a, like, shut up and deal with it, but it's more of a, like, there are good things about Yu-Gi-Oh! If you didn't like it, hopefully shouldn't still be playing it.
This is true.
So, just accept that it's not always going to be the ban list you want. It's not always going to be, as cheap as you want, but still Yu-Gi-Oh! As long as you can find something to like, I think that's, worthwhile. Play for that
play the
reason.
game. Definitely. Those are our hard truths.
I think that's it.
Do you guys have any other hard truths that you may have come to realization, while playing the game? Maybe not as long as I have because I'm pretty old, but
16 years.
16 years, bro.
Yeah, so for our in phase, we have a couple of reminders, things to resolve, you might say. So, first of all, we're going to be at YCS Columbus 2018. Come there, meet us. We would love to see all you guys there, take some pictures and sign some stuff and trade. Also, you can follow us on social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We've got sponsors, TCG Player and Inked Gaming.
And Pornhub.
And you can use our code on Inked Gaming for 10% off. It's APS10. So
Any
check
orders,
that out.
10% off anything on the entire site.
Alright, that's going to be it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Hit the bell so you'll get notified.
Tell your friends.
And that's going to be it. Without further ado,
It's my
Has
turn.
turn.